Hello everybody, this is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. Happy Halloween to you. So this afternoon I wanted to do one last Halloween arrangement, and so what I thought is we would make a candy corn arrangement in kind of a Biedermeier style. So Biedermeier, the design of Biedermeier is usually arranged in color, and it kind of goes in rings. And so a candy corn is orange, yellow, and white, and I thought that that's how we would make this arrangement. And then to finish it off, I have a fun vase that we're gonna fill. So I'm gonna start out with a design bowl. This is just a little green design bowl we order from our wholesaler. I think they cost like $1 a piece, very inexpensive. I have 1/3 of a block of fresh floral foam. Now my floral foam has been soaked, and I know I say that every time, but I do have that question very often. When designing with fresh floral foam, you're always going to soak your foam first. I'm taking a little bit of waterproof tape, and I am just taping that foam into place. It really only takes about one round with that tape, and it's not going to go anywhere. Now the wonderful part about these design bowls, it has a good bit of a reservoir. It's got enough space that you can add fresh water to, which works out wonderful. So we're going to start out a candy corn. I was going to show you these. Candy corn has, it's hard to see that picture. It has yellow, orange, and white. So I'm going to start out with the white, and the white is going to be the top of my arrangement. Then I'm going to go to orange, and then I'm going to go to yellow. So my white, I decided to use some white oriental lilies. They're just really pretty little oriental lilies. I'm going to take some scissors. I'm going to cut them off the stem, and I'm going to remove any of the pollen from the lily. I'm going to take my knife, cut that at an angle, and press it right into my fresh floral foam. And I'm just going to do that with several blossoms of lilies. Now be sure to go ahead and remove that pollen, because removing that pollen is going to keep it from damaging your lily. Cut that lily at an angle and press it right into that fresh floral foam. Okay, so that's going to be the center of my little candy corn. I'm going to keep these buds because they may open. Even if they don't open, they'll be a pretty added, just an added touch to an arrangement. So I'm going to save the buds. I'm going to drop those in a vase. Set those to the side for right now. Okay, so there's our white, and we placed oriental lilies as our white in this arrangement. Next, as the orange, we're going to use orange spray roses. So these are really pretty orange spray roses. I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to cut the blooms off the stem. I find it so much easier to use snips or a pair of scissors to cut the blooms off initially, and then I will use my knife to trim up the flowers. Now you can take your finger and blow those little roses open. That's going to help you, it gives that flower some size. So I'm going to take this orange, and I'm going to tuck it as close to that white as I can get it. It's going to help fill in that space. Now you see I'm taking this rose, and I'm putting it in between my hands, and I'm just rolling it, trying to open that bloom. It opens that bloom a little bit. The reason I'm wanting to open those blooms is because it's going to fill up more space if I open those blooms a little bit, and we want to fill up space. So I'm just taking each little bloom, cutting it again with my knife, and just pressing it right into that floral foam. Now you have to be careful with lilies. They break pretty easily and we don't want to bust them, so you would just be very careful with them. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and go around one more time with those little orange roses. And I'm just going to make one more row of the little orange roses. You can do this with any type of flower, and you can do it in any color scheme. You can do it monochromatic, which means all the same color, just different types of flowers if you want to. But you can have fun with this Biedermeier style. It's really a fun style, I think. It's a lot of fun to do. And it makes a really neat presentation. And it almost reminds you of doing like a little birthday cake out of flowers. It's just kind of fun. Okay, so there's our orange and our white. So you can see I kind of went in around, all the way around the arrangement. Next, I'm going to come in with some daisies, some yellow daisies. And the yellow daisies are going to be actually the kernel of the corn. It's going to make the yellow part of the corn. So I'm going to use my scissors again, and I'm just cutting off each little bloom on this stem of daisies. I find that when I use a knife to cut off the individual stems, I want to pop heads off. And so it's easier to me to use some snips or a pair of scissors. And then I just trim it with my knife. Okay, next I'm going to come in with my daisies. I have my knife, I'm going to cut it at an angle. And then I'm just going to fill in with these sweet little yellow daisies. And you can see when I put the yellow in, it really does make it look more like a candy corn, doesn't it? So tell me, are you a candy corn person? Do you like candy corn, or is candy corn not for you? I personally love candy corn, but I realize it's not for everybody, but it sure is fun at Halloween to decorate with. So I'm just taking these daisies, cutting those little stems, and pressing them right into that floral foam. I like a Biedermeier because it's so different. It's just a different style, and it's not something you see every day, so it's kind of fun. Just kind of fun. Another couple of stems, I think. Okay, daisies are in place. Clean off my space. Now let me show you what we're going to do to place this arrangement on top of. So here to me, here comes the fun part. I mean, the flowers are fun, mind you, and I'm going to finish it off once I get it on top of my container. So I'm going to slide this over to the side, and I have this container. You've seen me use it before. I actually posted an arrangement using it today with candy corn, but we're going to do it a little bit different. So I have several packages of candy corn that I'm going to take. Now the wonderful part about this container is it has a cylinder down in the center, so it separates. If you wanted to put water in that cylinder, you can, but it gives us a smaller space to fill with candy. So I'm taking my candy corn and I'm going all the way around. And I'm just cutting my bags open, and I'm just filling in this space. Okay, so here comes the really fun part. This is the part I've not done before. So I went to the dollar store and they had these little ghost Peeps. So Peeps are little sugar-coated marshmallows that are shaped, usually you get them at Easter time, and they're shaped like little Peeps, little chickens. Well, these are shaped like ghosts. So I'm going to take these Peeps. I'm not going to break them apart. I'm just going to tuck them in, just like that. I love it. I love it. And then I'm going to take some more. Now, I'm one of those that I like the way Peeps look, but I do not like the taste of Peeps. Now, my husband, Jason, loves them. He loves all Peeps, not me. I'm not a Peeps girl. But I love the way they look. How cute is this? It really looks spooky, doesn't it? All right, so it takes 3 packages of Peeps to drop into this container. Okay, so there's my Peeps. And I'm gonna see if I can add some more of these candy corns. On top of the Peeps. I'm getting a whole lot in the center base, but that's all right. I don't have water in that center base, so it works out perfect. I'm going to add one more little bag. We're going to see how many of this bag we can get in there. Okay. So you can see how I've just kind of added some candy corn on top of those Peeps. Now let me show you what I'm gonna do next. So my container that I showed you with my little Biedermeier arrangement is green, and I don't want that green to show through. So let me show you what I was thinking. So this is foil paper. It is, it's plant foil paper. So it's what we usually wrap plants in, or you can line containers with it. So I'm gonna take it because I'm gonna use the silver part of this paper. I'm just taking a pair of scissors. I'm gonna fold this I'm going to place it right down into this container. Now what that silver is going to do is it's going to hide my green container. But I'm going to take my leftover candy corn and I'm going to try to fill in right around that foil so that my foil does not show. Now, you can really do this any way you want to. If you don't have this base that I have, you can certainly take 2 containers, one with a larger mouth than the other, and stick one down in the center and fill in the candy around it. It's really pretty much up to you. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm cutting that foil. It doesn't need to be this big because you can see it's a mess, right? So I'm just taking my scissors and cutting around this foil. If this is not the cutest, gonna be the cutest arrangement ever. So I found this idea on Pinterest. Y'all, Pinterest has the best ideas. Okay, so there is that foil. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is take my little Biedermeier arrangement and set it right on top of my container, okay? So you see my little white ghost, my candy corn, and then my, my little arrangement. Now I'm going to come in with a little bit of yellow Solidago. I'm going to take it and just break it into tiny pieces, and I am just going to come around in my yellow and just give us a little bit of interest. Just kind of make it where it's not quite so flat, but it's in my yellow color scheme. So I'm taking that, I'm stripping off the bottom and tucking it right into those daisies. And then to finish off this arrangement, I'm going to add a little bit of eucalyptus because I want it to kind of soften that edge. You see how it almost looks like it's just a scoop of ice cream on top. And I really don't want it to look like a scoop of ice cream. I really want it to look kind of soft, like a soft arrangement sitting on top, not so much a scoop of ice cream, okay? So I'm just taking my Solidago and I'm just kind of tucking it in, giving us just a little whimsy. Oh, those little peeps make me happy. So happy. Halloween is can be such a fun holiday. It can be a scary holiday. I don't like scary, but I like fun. I love it being fun. All right, so I have my Solidago all the way around. And now I'm going to use just a little bit. I don't want too much. And I tell you the reason you don't want too much is because I don't want to cover up my candy corn, but I do want to cover up my silver, okay? So I'm going to take some seeded eucalyptus and I am just going to pop it in small pieces and tuck it right in. And it's really going to just go around the lip of this container. Now if you wanted to, you can put some really cute Halloween ribbon, but I don't want the ribbon to take away from my little ghost, so I think I'm gonna not do the ribbon because I love the ghost. I love them. So just be creative, have fun with this. The thing about the Peeps too is I know at Christmas time they have little Christmas trees. This would be fun at Christmas to do kind of a whimsical arrangement. But just be creative and have fun. That's the best part. All right, guys, there is our finished candy corn, ghost, and Biedermeier arrangement. So look how fun and creative that arrangement is. Wouldn't this be fun for a little party or fun to give as a gift? Guys, thank you so much for being here with us this afternoon. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. Y'all go out, have fun, be safe, and I hope you get lots of candy. Guys, y'all have a great day and we'll see you real soon.